can really start, Richard, to feel teams kicking into gear.
Oh, this is about the time when things seem to get rolling. I know I wasn't necessarily a ready out the gate type player. It takes some games to get into your groove.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Jackson. Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's John Morant. Now here's Jackson. Over Ayton. Hachimura grabs the miss. It's James atop the key. Takes it off the glass.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Now here's Morant. His last outing, 16 points for him. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic outside. Pass to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic John Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Jackson. Over Ayton. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic with the steal. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Knocks down the 3-ball. LeBron's got 7 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Wells. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Doncic. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. With some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. And here is Wells. Scoreless thus far. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
John Glandale's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Smart. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Morant gets it to go.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 31-point game against Memphis.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Can't connect from short range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Drops in the breakaway layup. LeBron's got 12 in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first. But he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now Doncic. He's coming off a 34-point game against Memphis.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Vince Williams. Brandon Clark is out there with John Glandale. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Spencer in at the point guard. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Spencer, the pass to Landale. Williams for 3. Rebound the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. This one for 3. Rebounded by Smart. Lakers leading by 7. And here's Reeves outside. No good. Shot missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
That's great ball movement there.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Vincent, they could use a bucket, and it's good for 2. Reeves has got 5 now.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Drives to the hoop. Kleber with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. On the wing, Reeves. No good on the triple.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. They set the pick. Vincent finds Hayes. Good on the bucket. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Brandon Clark. Jackson misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's LeBron. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten is that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level? This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
The 3 for Doncic. And the shot falls short this time. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Back to Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Morant passes to Wells. Puts up a 3. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Morant. And stolen by Ayton. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
A 3 from Morant. You can't get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. From line. They're thinking about the shot. One more time.
Come one, what do you guys think? Looks like an action-packed group of games here.
Well, it's a very competitive league right now, and no more easy nights like Shaq and I had back in our day.
Oh yeah, some of those teams were S-O-F-T, soft. Well, I'm not naming names. You know who you are.
Oh, very noble of you, Dr. O'Neill. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Grizzlies.
They've looked weak.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Hachimura is the 4 with 8 and play in the 5. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Back to Wells. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
To the left side wing. And a shot by Wells, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more. Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that. One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Morant against Doncic. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. LeBron outside. LeBron with the muscle inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Doncic passes to Reeves. Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Morant kicks to Wells. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Doncic from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Here's Morant. And so the ball's out of bounds. Morant touched it last.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Luka Doncic. Averaging 33 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Outside Jackson. Here's the screen. Three-pointer. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Shot from 16. And there it is for him. Wells has got 5 points now this quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And LeBron nails the 3.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Spencer, guarded by Doncic. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got his first basket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
LeBron with the bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. He's got 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Smart. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Misses the corner 3.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The 3 from Morant. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers on top, leading by... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Reeves. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jock Landale's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Caldwell Pope finds Clark. Back to Caldwell Pope. Landale pass to Caldwell Pope. It's deflected. Here's Reeves. Ja Morant with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low. Back to Caldwell Pope. Yep, it counts. Caldwell Pope's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Reeves the pass to Kleba. Launches a 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Inside, here's Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Kleba. Back to Reeves. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 13.
gotta respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And James subbed in for Austin Reed. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Clark. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForest on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Ali. Thank you.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
From deep, James. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morant kicks to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Pass to Aldama. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And it's Morant missing. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Smart. Williams with the rebound.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Now Morant. Jackson, a screen on Smart. Jackson outside. And he misses the J. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Can't get it to go.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. And Doncic is subbed in for James.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Doncic against Morant. 16 feet away.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
The 3 goes down.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And he banks the layup in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. James What a finesse finish on the win.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
13 feet away. That's off. Morant. It's LeBron. Hits it again. Wow.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
And it's only a select few. There's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks.